with Westland now 7 years, and continuing in another leadership role to me is something that I'm excited for and look forward to the success that we can have as a school.
And then as a vice principal, were you kind of always hoping to be the principal position, or was this kind of completely a surprise?
I think, when I got into education, I really valued being a teacher and working with students in the teacher role, and as opportunities kind of came about, I started moving into some different roles, and principalship was always on my mind as something that I wanted to get to. I didn't know when that would be, and I didn't know where it would be. Obviously, being in Westland for as long as I've been in, it was something that was exciting when I had the opportunity to apply for it.
I'm assuming you talked to Mr. Bailey, and what advice did he give you about?
I would actually say Bailey is a mentor. Just in, I've worked with him for 7 years. The advice that he gives is more through his leadership style and learning from that, and looking at some things that he does. And I have some different leadership strengths and things that I do, but at the same time, he's a great resource to talk to, and someone who's been a principal for many years and used as a great mentor.
So what are some special skills that you think you can bring to this?
Special skills?
Position? Yeah.
I genuinely care about all students. I do want to see success for all of them, and I think that my ability to build relationships with students, teachers, community, staff is something that I cherish, something that I look forward to continuing to do in a different role, and even networking to some more people as I move into this new leadership role.
Okay. How are you going to prepare for this position next year?
How am I going to prepare?
Yeah.
By working with everybody that's involved, whether that's students, community, teachers, counselors, everyone that's kind of involved with even our district office. It's important to utilize all of them and the experiences that they've had. And so the first thing I'm going to do is talk to them.
Yeah.
Figure out things they like, figure out some ways that maybe we want to work together this coming year and move towards more success.
Yeah, this one might be a little far in advance.
Okay.
I might not be able to answer this, but what type of new policies do you kind of already have in mind? Like things you like, things you want to change?
That one I probably haven't necessarily thought of directly. I think that as I continue to work with people and talk to them about some things that they really love about our school, we'll generate some ideas and work together on how we can maybe move in. Maybe some things we're going to move in a different direction, and there are probably a lot of things that we're going to keep because they have been great. And some of the feedback is that people like where we're at and want to continue to get better as the year goes on. So
what do you want to say to the student body as the new principal?
As the new principal, what do I want to say to the student body? That's a good question. I want to say that I'm really excited. I want to say that I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you, and I'm very open to having you come talk to me and get to know me as well. I think if we can build a relationship and really get to know each other and move towards being present and involved here, I think that's going to be something that'll help all of us enjoy our time.
What can the students see differently, like expect to see a little
differently?
From you, because you go from assistant to...
I really look at it as it's an opportunity for me to be a leader in a different role.
Okay.
My leadership style isn't going to change tremendously from an assistant principal to a principal, besides your responsibilities are changing and what you're doing. But how I interact with people and how I work with them, I'm still me.
Yeah.
I'm still Kevin Mills, who looks forward to building those strong relationships.
Okay, so what do you think your other staff members, do you think they're excited to work with you? What do you think they're...
I think that before I decided to apply for the position, I made a point to reach out to a few people and see what support was out there, and that I wanted to make sure that for me to move into this, that we were willing to do it together as a staff. And so my feedback that I got was that there was support out there to make this kind of effort to move into this position. And so I'm hoping that as I move into it and we continue to work together, that just continues to strengthen.
Yeah, and so you've been part of the Westland community for a while now. What are some of your favorite parts of the school?
I truly look at the Westland community as a family. The support that everyone has for each other, and it's very genuine. And I think that that's something that's special and that I cherish. And I think that kind of is contagious with everybody. And this year I know we have kind of a motto that's Westland Strong, and that goes off into many different realms of our school and community, and from academics to activities to athletics, And so I cherish the support that everybody gives and that genuine care. So I look forward to continuing with that.
Okay, this is the last question,
Okay.
and then I'll set you free.
All right.
But traditions are a big part of Westland with Survivor, May Day. I think Westland kind of sticks out when it comes to traditions. What's your opinion on that? Do you think they'll stick around?
Well, you know, that's another one of those things when I'm talking to students and talking to staff. You know, all of those things are important to understand what our culture cherishes and what they think is important, and to keep that in mind as we move forward. You know, it's not something I can say that I'm going to definitely this, definitely not this. You know, but that's all a part of that process that I'm going to have as I prepare, is finding out what are those traditions that are really important for us, and what should we do and keep, or how can we make them better. You know, that's a good question I usually ask. Is there a way that we can improve them? So that's where I'd probably land on the traditions.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for talking
to us. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.